You, Bill?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm so excited to be here, man. Walking in this gym, getting goosebumps, seeing these Raptors, Rainier Beach Raptors on Crawford Court. I'm fired up.
And number 35, Marcus Maniz shot from the inside basket, ball rebounded and put back in. So right away, with 7:36 left to go in this game, Rainier Beach on top. And, of course, Bill, a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Is Beach going to do that all game?
All game long. That's what I want to see. Can Roosevelt handle the pressure tonight? That's the key to the game for me, for Roosevelt, handling this pressure and not turning the ball over, getting their team in that offense.
Looks like we have an early foul on Rico Robinson. Ball will be taken out on the side by Caden Young of Roosevelt in the backcourt right next to us.
Well, Caden Young, he's a senior here. He's the son of the head coach, Chase Young, and so he has experience. He's a really good shooter from the outside. He can handle the ball. So let's see if he can handle this beach pressure tonight.
Caden Young with the ball now on top right. Picks up his dribble, drops the ball inside. Anthony Washington. It's like we got a foul.
Yeah, this is my first time tonight watching Roosevelt, and I'm excited to see Anthony Washington. His dad played for Garfield and UW, so he has a lot of pressure on his shoulders to have a good performance tonight, and I know he's excited.
Caden Young bringing the ball again on the near side on the baseline. Finds an open Flynn Selig for three. Selig buries the three ball.
By Roosevelt, number 0, Flynn Selig.
Yeah, I talked to Chase Young a couple of nights ago. I called him to see how the team was doing, and he said they've been having trouble shooting 3-point shots. So it's good for him to see his team get on a good start and make the first 3-point shot of the night.
Right out of the box. 3-2. Roosevelt Roughriders on top. Ball inbounded to Rico Robinson. Gets it inside. Back out top. The line. Fires up a three. That one misses kind of everything from Caden Powers. Ball rebounded inside. Again, Beach with the rebound inside. Multiple time. And finally, the three ball. I couldn't see who that was who made that shot, Bill.
Oh, that was Jalen Petty.
That was Jalen Petty.
He's probably the biggest storyline tonight for me. I think people in attendance after having that 61-point game against Nathan Hill a couple of nights ago. Also 15 assists and 15 steals. So there was a big performance by him. Jalen Petty going to University of New Mexico. 4-star recruit for Rainier Beach.
Ball tried to drop it inside to Anthony Washington. They don't get it. Rico Robinson on a lone layup. And it is now 7-3 Rainier Beach. Again, Roosevelt looking like they're having a little problem with that pressure. Ball is taken away. Marcus Maniz inside, misses the shot. Ball is rebounded. A kind of reverse layup by Dre Morris that falls out. You talked about this pressure and how Roosevelt was going to handle it, Bill.
Yeah, I don't know why E.J. Summers is up there on top of the key. I want to see him go down to the post. They open the floor up a little bit, let the guards run the show, get them guys some spacing, and get them into their offense. But as you see that Michael Thea pressure, he's not going to allow that to happen tonight for Roosevelt.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. It's me, Tony B, and the Cougars. Bill Elleby. Bill, man, what have you been up to, though?
Oh, man, it's been a tough year. My auntie passed away last month, so, that was tough on our family. But, this basketball season right here is like therapy for me, man. So I'm just so excited to be here and, getting this year started. And, I'm really excited about the Rainier Beach-Garfield rivalry. And here we got Roosevelt, who last year was a top team in the bottom division, but now they're in the top division. And so let's see what they can do tonight.
And once again, 3-point shot put up, this time by Caden Young. Doesn't go. Ball rebounded on the inside. Roosevelt playing tough inside. A little left-handed hook put up there by E.J. Summers.
Yeah, E.J. Summers is trying to pass the ball down and just go straight up. He's one of the biggest guys on the court, go up strong. And, E.J. Summers was at Garfield last year. That's where he came up here to play for Garfield, and then they had the shooting up there, and so his parents didn't feel like he was a safe environment for him, so he went to Roosevelt to play for Coach Chase Young.
Caden Powers puts the shot up by Beach. It doesn't go. Roosevelt gets the ball in the front court. Caden Young with it out on top. Again, pressure on the ball. This flip shot goes in. Didn't quite call that a single roll, but
it was a floater.
And again, Caden Powers with the layup now as Beach turning defense into offense, up 11-5 with 4:52 here to go in the first quarter. You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. Anthony Washington inside misses a shot.
He has to go up strong. Anthony Washington has to go up strong and make that shot. Use the glass like he just did. Don't be soft down there. Go strong.
And Anthony Washington, exactly what you said. A couple rebounds a la Moses Malone. Let me get a little bit closer and see what I can do. And again, from the left side three ball. This time it does not go from Petty. Rainier Beach with the ball, swinging it around. This time a three-point shot up by Marcus Manice. That one doesn't go. Ball rebounded by Anthony Washington. Anthony Washington's got about 4 or 5 rebounds already.
Yeah, I love his energy to start the game, getting these rebounds. I mean, 10 seconds. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. And he was walking the ball up court. He had room to get up court, but
I mean, I keep thinking about, I want to say something about Caden Powers real quick, because when they lost that first game to Andy Wright, he didn't play good. I could see his energy was low. And talking to his mom after the game, he was sick. He had a long illness, but now Caden Powers is back, and it makes Rainier Beach the favorite for me to win it all.
ball inbounded to Jalen Petty. 61 points the other night. Did you see that?
Oh, my goodness. I didn't see it. I was at Garfield at West Seattle game, and my phone was just buzzing off the hook about that performance.
Cade Powers buries the three ball. You just talked about Powers. And he is coming out on fire today. Again, that pressure in the backcourt. Caden Young with the ball gets it across the half-court line. Drops the ball down low to Washington. Washington's another shot. Doesn't go again. The battle inside. Ball batted out of bounds, and they're going to give that ball back to Roosevelt. So Roosevelt, I haven't seen much of the game this year, but I am surprised at Roosevelt's ability inside this year to keep the ball alive like this.
Well, Roosevelt has two big guys down low. I just don't like seeing them on the wing so much. I want to see them go down there and use their height advantage against Rainier Beach down low. I mean, Caden Powers is really the only big guy. You got McNeese down there, and now you have Micah McNeese in there, the younger brother of Marcus McNeese, Micah McNeese, and they transferred from Renton High School, and they're at Rainier Beach now. So they're the kind of inside presence for the Beach Boys.
Caden Young misses the shot. Ball ends up going out and in the hands of Rainier Beach. Rico Robinson with the ball on top now into the game. Micah Manice. Ball in the hands of Caden Powers, and we've got a call from the referees. If you are Roosevelt right now, you're down 7. What do you think of the way you're playing? 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
I mean, they got to pick up the defensive pressure, number one. I mean, they can't give uncontested shots up. Every shot Rainier Beach should take on that zone, they should have a hand in their face and a box out. One shot only. Right there, another wide open shot. At least they get the rebound that time. But Roosevelt has to pick up their pressure on defense.
DJ Summers with the rebound. Good effort by Beach to keep the ball in play. Anthony Washington with it now, and we got a travel call on Anthony Washington having the ball out there outside the free throw line.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, Anthony Washington could have took that shot. He was wide open, or swing the ball to the guard and cut to the basket.
14-7, 2:58 here to go in the first quarter. Beach with the ball and one purple shoe and one orange shoe. Okay.
Yeah, that's the style now. These guys are opposite shoes, and that they got their swag on. So when I played at Garfield, you couldn't do that. You had to have matching shoes on with the whole team. Everybody matching shoes. But back to Caden Powers. I mean, he's going to Rutgers University, which is big time for him. Caden Powers going to Rutgers University, and then you have Petty at the line going to New Mexico. So they have some Division I guys, and you have that Dre Morris, number 10, the sophomore from Curtis, who has 25 Division I offers. He's a little frail right now, but he's a great outside shooter, a real smooth player. So Rainier Beach, they have a lot of firepower on that bench.
Second shot by Jaden Powers. That one's good as well. 16-7 now. And apparently that was a foul on the three-point shot, so he's going to get one more stroke up there. 3-point play, potentially, and he buries the free throw. 17-7 now with 2:45 left to go in the first quarter again. Bill, light pressure applied in the backcourt, but over the course of the game, does that wear on you regardless if it's intense pressure or light pressure?
It's definitely going to wear on you. I think Coach Mike's trying to mix it up. He goes hard sometimes, and he goes soft. He's keeping the pressure on him, so when the second half comes, they'll have a little less legs. And we'll see if Roosevelt has anybody on their bench over there.
Coach Mike, you were talking about Coach Mike Bethia.
I mean, Coach Mike Bethia, the man's amazing. I mean, he has 8 state championships right now. He has numerous metro and district championships. I mean, sometimes I wonder, why is he still doing this? Why is he exerting so much energy? Why does he still have so much passion? And just from talking to Coach Mike, he just loves the game. He loves being around the kids. And he's really just making his mark on Rainier Beach.
Anthony Washington with a nice turnaround from the corner there from 10 feet, buries the basket, making it 17-9. And quickly the other way, Rainier Beach converts. Micah Manise.
Yeah, Roosevelt has no time to celebrate and look at their shots going in. Rainier Beach is coming right back at you.
And that could be a travel, and it was, as Caden Powers slid on the floor with the basketball, and that pressure by Beach. Beach up by 10. Now 19-9 with 2:02 left. I asked you about Roosevelt and what you got. So if you're Beach, you're up 10 right now. 2 minutes left. What are you thinking? Are we playing the way we want to play? Is this the game we want? What's going on with Mike Bethea as they go into this timeout?
I mean, it's a great start for Rainier Beach. Watching their games this year, they started slow, some games at home. And tonight, they're coming out, they're shooting the ball well. They're coming out pressing, they're getting turnovers. I mean, Coach Mike Bethea, and he got some criticism for the last game because they were up 82-25 at halftime or something like that. And they kept the starters in there, kept his foot in the gas pedal. But that's how Rainier Beach plays. They don't take no time off, no plays off. And he's going hard. I mean, he's trying to get better every possession.
Well, when you get to those districts and the state playoff, you'll need all of that experience. At least that's what I'm feeling, Bill. What do you think about that potential to say, okay, you know what, we need to get it right. I don't care what the score is.
I agree with you. And then you get the district in the states, and the game is called a different way, and you got guys getting in foul trouble. Coach Mike has all them guys on the bench that he's gotten prepared all year. So when the state tournament comes, it won't matter. They just sub in, next man up.
Rico Robinson ball is taken away by Roosevelt. Roosevelt quickly up the other way into the game now for Roosevelt, number 44, and I don't have him on my roster list.
Push on the floor. Number 2, Rico Robinson.
All right, so we've got a number 44, and we'll have to figure out who that is.
I mean, you have Anthony Washington clearly has a size advantage on Caden Powers. Now they're doubling him, which they had to do. That's my point. Like, if you have him down there, Anthony Washington can really make a difference. Nice pass down low.
Pass inside. Shot is blocked, though, by Michael Manise. Rainier Beach quickly down the other way. Caden Powers with the ball on the left side. Shot up from the wing. That one goes over and misses everything.
Out of bounds, Rainier Beach
Rico Robinson shot that about almost a foot over the pool.
Well, I see Mike kind of scowling. I don't know if he didn't shake his hand away. I don't know if he's upset with that shot, but I think he is. I mean, he's too good of a shooter to miss the shot like that.
Oh, whoa. You got to come talk to us. All right. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Tony B and the guru, Bill Elleby, bringing you Metro League high school basketball.
First, team's fifth at the line, shooting 2 in the bonus. Number 13, Maceo Rivers for your Vikings.
Maceo Rivers at the line shooting 2.
Yeah, when I come here and look up at the rafters at all these great players that came to Rainier Beach, I mean, the tradition to play here and the spirit to play here, these kids are really trying to play up to a high level for that reason. You know, I mean, when these guys come out here every game, you have to come out and play at a high level.
That you look up here and see the names of the players. The next shot is up by Mayfield Parkins and good, giving Beach a 20-9 lead. I mean, you went to Garfield. What about that pressure? You know what's come before you, and you know that you're expected to perform.
Yeah, and it's good pressure because it has you on your toes, it has you on your game, and you're focused. I mean, every time I put on that jersey, I wanted to make sure I made them guys proud. I lived up to those guys up there on the banners and played my heart out every time I played.
Again, a little problem getting the ball in the front court. Finally, they do. The double team has the ball right now. Ryan Town gets the ball inside. Quickly dumped off. Might have took a little step there, but the bucket is good from Will Anderson. 41 seconds left in the quarter now, and Jalen Petty pulls up, shot doesn't go, and again, Petty fouled on a jump shot. And do you think that 61 points is following him? They're going like, we're not going to get him nothing.
You know, you just read my mind right there. You know, you play guru right there. And that's what I just thought about that. Like, they're over, you know, playing them, and they're being over aggressive. Let's see if he can make some of them shots out there. Just don't let him get to the basket and contest the shots.
First shot by Jalen Petty is good. Second shot by Jalen Petty is good. And one more again, Guru, they fouled him on a 3-point shot, sending him to the line for 3 free throws.
I mean, Jalen Petty's like a machine out there. I mean, he keeps coming, and his motor's so high. You know, after that 61-point game, you know, got the freshman coming in, Knowledge Wright. He's a very dynamic freshman, plays with poise. I mean, he's a fearless kid for a freshman. I mean, I'm surprised how fearless he's been this year.
A freshman playing in Mike Bathea's system, that must mean something.
Well, it definitely means something. I mean, he played for Jamal Crawford's team, for Rotary team, and, you know, he got him prepared, and he's definitely, you know, getting prepared every day, especially in practice, playing against Jalen Petty and Dre Morris and Rico Robinson every day in practice.
Getting the ball turned over to Beach. Beach with a 23-11, 12-point lead, 20 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Knowledge with the basketball on top. Gets the ball over to Caden Powers. Powers goes to the left side. Ball again moving as they – ball comes to loose. Knowledge gets it. 7 seconds left on the clock. 5 seconds left on the clock. Ball is on the floor. Goes out of bounds with 3 seconds left. That probably wasn't the execution that Mike Bethea was looking for with time running down on the clock. But Beach will maintain possession with 3 seconds left and an attempt to get a shot off.
Well, yeah, Mike is over there screaming. He wants a good shot. This is the best he's going to get right here.
And Powers puts up a 3 that misses everything. Here we are at halftime. And the Rainier Beach Vikings 23, Roosevelt Roughriders 11. Mr. Bellis, are you ready to give us any update?
Yeah, we can take a look at the standings and what this all means for everything. And you can see the standings real quick. Rainier Beach, obviously in first place in the Mountain Division, undefeated in the league. And Roosevelt has been struggling this year. They're seeking their first victory of the season in league. However, they are 5-7 overall. They're 0-6 in the league, tied for last place right now. Eastside Catholic in a key game today against O'Day, as they are in second place right now, 1 game behind Beach in the league at 5-1. Garfield's in third. They'll be playing Seattle Prep here at 8:30. They're tied actually for third, so one of these teams will grab third by the end of the night. And shout out to Maz Villa, one of our referees for tonight, who does Seattle Sports Weekly and Metro Sports Weekly for Rainier Ave.
And Mr. Bellis mentioned the fact that Roosevelt 0-6, and you talked about they're now in a different league.
Yeah, they were in the bottom league last year, and they were the top team. They won like 20 games. This year in the top league, but they've lost a couple of close games they could have won. They could have beat Eastside Catholic. They could have beat West Seattle. They lost those games down the end. So I think for Roosevelt now, they got to get a win to get their confidence up.
Caden Perry inside for a little four-footer that doesn't go, rebounded by Roosevelt. And again, this time, no serious pressure. You said that sometimes Mike brings it on, sometimes he takes it off. Roosevelt with the ball inside. Shot is blocked. Caden Powers with the ball. Fires it up the side. Wide open. Jalen Petty. That's how you get big points like that.
I mean, it's just automatic. I mean, he has great form, great lift. You know, I mean, his dad says he's in the gym every morning. His alarm goes off at 5 o'clock. He's up going to the gym before school. I mean, his dedication is really just unrivaled. I thought Deuce right there got fouled for Roosevelt.
Shot Pearson Deuce goes up. No good. Ball laid up by Jalen Petty. Once again, 28-11 now with 7 minutes here to go in the second quarter in the first half. And Petty is again putting some points on the board. Double team from Rainier Beach. Again, ball inside. Trying to work it around the corner. And this Beach defense, Bill, is aggressive.
Well, yeah, and it seems like Roosevelt's playing a little scary right now. I mean, that ball's like a hot potato right now. I don't see nobody getting triple threat. I don't see nobody looking at the basket. I would let them kids launch some 3-point shots than just turn the ball over like that.
And there's a timeout on the court. The Rainier Beach Vikings 28, the Roosevelt Roughriders 11. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. we'll have a special DJs from all over the country tribute for Ness Rodriguez. And who are some of those DJs, Daniel, that are going to be on the air with us tomorrow?
So, we got Mark Martin. We got DJ Control, as well as that's the wrong screen. Okay, there we go. DJ Budget Money, Trent Vaughn, James Cole, Grandmaster GMS, Mike Joyce, GWC Lee.
We'll get back to that. Knowledge with the ball right now out on top. Again, feeds the ball over to Petty, and they're not letting him go anywhere. Petty shakes and bakes and pulls up. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is my first time seeing Jalen Petty.
I mean, I think so far he's scored on all three levels. He's hit 3-point shots. He's hit free throws. He's hit the mid-range. He's got to the basket. I mean, he's just so pure, such a pure scorer. Straight in on net.
And apparently, as you said, has the work ethic to go with the talent.
Well, and that's key. I mean, when you look at Jalen Petty, you'd be like, well, he's only 6 feet. I think, talking to his dad and everybody, and they're telling me the last couple of years he should be higher up on my rankings. I mean, at the end of the day, I penalized him for his size, I think like all of us, but he plays so much bigger than his size and has so much heart.
Where have you seen his improvement over the last couple of years that has put him in the position of where he is today?
I mean, his legs are. I mean, he's so bouncier right now. He's so good in his clear out. Like his ball handling has really improved over the last year, and his jump shot consistency is just incredible right now. He's put so much time in the gym.
And the ball out on top is Caden Young. Pressure from Rico Robinson, and maybe a little bit too much, and Robinson gets called for the foul. Side out here on the side near us for Roosevelt as Roosevelt brings the ball in the backcourt. Robinson on the defense, Young with the ball. Again, the pass almost thrown away, recovered by Roosevelt, and the pass is eventually stolen. Jalen Robinson with the ball and fouled in the backcourt. And where we at in the foul situation, it won't go to the court, won't go to the line for that right now.
It's number 2, Caden Young. That's his third. Team's first of the
there's been a lot of discussion about that new foul count rule. You get 5 1/4, you go to 1-on-1. Some of the coaches want the old school back, 7 fouls, and you're in the bonus for the rest of the half. But I like this system better right here. The game is moving much faster.
And Caden Young from Roosevelt, one of their key players with 3 fouls already. Beach moving the ball around, ends up with the shot in the corner. No, back out on top to number 10, Dre Morris misses the 3-point shot. 30-11, 5:50 here to go at the half. A little bit of pressure applied by Michael McNeese. Again, Robinson with it now, applying the pressure. And again, from my perspective, Guru, without Anthony Washington in the game, it seems like Roosevelt is having a little bit more trouble on who is going to be the point person on getting the ball into the hoop.
And yes, and I was thinking the same thing. He needs to come in the game, and here he comes, because if not, it's going to get real ugly in here. I mean, now you have Cameron Dollarson in there, the freshman in there for Roosevelt in there, handling the ball, and he's having trouble already as it is.
That ball almost stripped away. I don't know what Jack Spriggins was going to do, but when he was on the floor, he looked like he had bad intentions.
Well, yeah, he's a 6'4", 6'5" kid. Looks like he has a great body. I just seemed like he hesitated down there before he went up. Double clutched the shot, so he's going straight up. A little intimidated by the Beach Boys down there. These guys are out here seeing ghosts, and I wish they would kind of get their bearings down and go ahead and play hard.
5:23 here to go in the first half. Beach up 30-11 over Roosevelt. Roosevelt with the ball side in. An attempted lob that doesn't go. Quickly down the other way. Beach, this lob.
Oh!
Bombed through. You were talking about the different levels that Jalen Petty plays on. That slam on the lob by Jalen Petty Oh, boy.
I mean, that was scintillating right there. I mean, for him to jump that high for a guy that little. And, you know, only person I've seen do that is the guy I just seen across the hall. I don't know where he went, but that's Nate Robinson, a guy that little who can jump like that and jump over the trees, up by the square, and finish like that.
Pass, kind of I don't know what kind of a lazy pass from Jalen Petty, but he got away with it. 3-point shot put up and good by Trey Morris. Jab, step back and hit the three. Trey Morris, 35-11 now with 4:52 here to go in the first half.
Trey Morris is one of the best sophomores in the country. I mean, he played for Beauchamp Elite on the AAU scene, and he is so good. That's why he has so many offers. Dukes for three.
That's got Pearson Dukes for a 3-point shot. They desperately needed basket from Roosevelt. That makes it 35-14, bringing him back within 21.
Well, you know, it brings me full circle seeing Dukes. You know, I see his dad up there, Peter Dukes, who I played against in high school. And then he went to Stanford, and I played against him. I went to Cal. So we have a little rivalry growing up here playing here in Seattle. I grew up in Seattle. He grew up in Laurelhurst, and we played against each other for a long time. And so it's good to see his son get a three to go down and see his dad up there clapping.
I'll tell you, Trey Morris with another 3-point shot. Trey Morris, there, another.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
You say one of the best sophomores in the country, huh?
I mean, he is a knockdown shooter. I mean, he has such a good three ball. Then I watch him right here working, boxing out the big man down there.
Trey Morris getting my attention. I was about to say something else about Jalen Petty, but then Morris comes and carries another three ball. What I was going to say, Bill, at least from what I can see, it doesn't look like Petty forces the issue when he has the ball.
No, he doesn't. And, you know, people talk about 61 points. They talk about how many points he averages a game. He's so efficient. He's not taking a whole bunch of shots to get his money. He's not a high value shooter. I mean, he's just so efficient out there in the basketball court.
Marcus McKees with the layup for Beach, and the ball again taken away. Jalen Petty jammed through another highlight jam from Jalen Petty. 42-14 now. Beach on top with 3:30 to go. Anthony Washington.
I mean, he's going up on the elevator in that dunk right there. I mean, he dunked on the way going up. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense he's getting up like that. Like, it's just incredible.
Marcus McKeeson, nice inside passing there. Robinson into the hands of Marcus McKeeson, gets the layup, and suddenly Beach is up by 30.
Well, you know, that pass by Rico Robinson is something that's going to make these guys really go to the next level, because Rico is supposed to be the star this year of the team with his scoring. But since Petty came there, it allows him to be a playmaker. And at that Nathan Hale game, he had got like 20, 25 assists. So the Rainier Beach is clicking on all cylinders right now.
We have a timeout on the court. You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio Hour broadcast of Metro League basketball. On your play-by-play, it's me, Tony B, and on your commentary and analysis, the guru, Bill Elleby, and of course the production and stats, Mr. Daniel Bellis. And once again, happy to be here broadcasting from Rainier Beach High School. A reminder again this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. tune right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. 10 hours. That's 12 hours. That's 12 hours. How many is that? I don't know. My math is bad. 11 to 11. That's 12 hours.
Well, I was, you know, I was calling. I thought the Big Dead King today, and I was saying, man, I'm gonna be at the Mecca tonight, the new Mecca. And he's like, what's the new Mecca? I said, well, it's Rainier Beach. It's the Mecca of basketball right now in Seattle. I mean, Gardner used to be the original, but you have Rainier Beach now with Jamal Crawford. You know, this whole program is just so elite. And, you know, to see Coach Mike Padilla from the 90s have nobody in his gym to having this crowd and winning these state championships, you know, all his hard work has paid off. And this is last year in this gym. And that new gym will be here next year, and that's going to be fun.
Roosevelt with the ball in backcourt. Beach threatening the trap. Finally, Flint Seller gets the ball in the front court. Number 44 gets the ball inside. Could have had a traveling call. Nice little dish pass, though, and Jack Springers with the bucket.
I love the pass by Jason Dollar. I mean, You know, his dad's Cameron Dollar used to be at UW assistant coach and Seattle U head coach, UCLA national champions. So Jason Dollar is going to be a good guard for Roosevelt in the future. I mean, he's just a freshman, but you see his potential right there in his high skill set, his court vision.
Trey Morris, nice drive and dumps the ball off to Marcus Denise. Misses a shot at the rim. Roosevelt quickly back up the other way. Flynn Selig with the ball, gets it again. This time it's your guy, E.J. Summers, who misses from the right side, about a 15-footer that doesn't go. Trey Morris, he's not bashful about putting the ball up. Another three-point shot from Trey Morris.
I hope people can understand that he's not shooting college threes. He's shooting NBA threes. He's way out there shooting that ball. Like, that line is too close for him. I mean, he has unlimited range. I mean, it's special to watch him shoot the ball. Now, someone has to go straight up right now. I mean, I just see Roosevelt is playing so soft. I want to see somebody go attack the rim.
You know, pass inside, ball recovered. Falling down, number 44 gets the ball to E.J. Summers. A little 12-foot shot. This time, Roosevelt comes up with the steal. Shot doesn't go.
I mean, that's a shot they have to make.
And it created the turnover, got what they wanted, got a shot at point-blank range, and then Flynn Selig's shot fell off of the rim.
Roosevelt foul to number 0.
Well, I really think that ref made that call because Dylan Petty fell to the ground. You know, I mean, I would like to see Roosevelt get a fighting chance, but I think for them and Coach Chase, they have to start fighting. They have to start attacking the basket. I mean, this is just downright soft basketball by Roosevelt. They have to start attacking, going there, and stop being scared of Rainier Beach.
The guru, Bill Elleby. If you just had an opinion, you'd be all right. The guru telling you what it is, like it is, and how it is here on Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Oh, a deep three on.
Oh my goodness, no way! I'm about to get out of here. I mean, they're halfway to 100 already. I mean, this is something else right now. I mean, this is just he's putting on a shooting clinic right now. I mean, we're talking about Jalen Petty, but Trey Morris is trying to steal the show.
And again, E.J. Summers getting the ball down low, tries to go inside. And that's what you want Roosevelt to do, right? He's down at this point, 32 points.
Yeah, and if I'm Chase Young, I mean, I want to pound that ball down low. I know I keep saying that, but these little guys should not be pushing them around right now. EJ should be throwing Rico Robinson out the way right now.
Jason Dollar gets the ball into E.J. Summers. Ball
Let's go to the basket.
Turns and tries to put it up. Goes up, shot 4 feet, low.
It's easy. Here you go.
But rebounded by Anthony Washington on the reverse side and put back in for the layup. Jalen Petty with the three now. Petty's three doesn't go. Ball rebounded by Roosevelt. Flynn Selig with the ball, and the ball taken away again by Rainier Beach. Knowledge right with the ball, Boston traveling.
Roughriders basketball.
35 seconds left here in the first half. Bill, Rainier Beach 50. Roosevelt 20.
Well, Roosevelt has to snap their passes too. I mean, they're coming up throwing these little soft passes and tornadoes. I mean, they have to throw good passes. That's a good pass right there by Jason Dollar for the open three.
Shot doesn't go from 44. E.J. Springer again inside, gets rebound, double team. Puts a shot up that rolls around the rim and drops in. Tough shot. E.J. Springer puts it down, though.
I like that shot by E.J. I like his footwork, and I like him, his nice soft touch attacking the basket. I mean, he should be doing that all game.
5 seconds on the clock. Robinson with the ball. Drives, puts up a left-handed shot that goes high off the glass and goes in at the buzzer. Shot by Robinson at halftime. Beach 52. Roughriders of Roosevelt 22. We're going to be back. Bill may be interviewing somebody. Right now, we're going to turn it over to Daniel Bellis to get you some updates and tell you some things that are happening in Rainier Avenue Radio. Mr. Bellis.
We'll have updates for you in just a second. Stay tuned. Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not translating the lyrics of Boogie Oogie Oogie for bored Europeans, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
This is Mondo Bancaro for Mondo's World. We will be discussing some interesting subjects. Sometimes I might even have some guests. So please listen to my show on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rainier Avenue Radio .world, the station that cares about our community.
Here from the halftime desk right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. It's Daniel right here. Halftime, and it is all Rainier Beach 50-22 at the half on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. Of course, let's take a look at some of the scores of the day. And sorry, that's the wrong one. There we go. As you can see, the scoreboard right now for top 20 in 3A. Obviously, the game that you're watching is number 1 Rainier Beach against Roosevelt. But some interesting matchups happening up later on. You got number 2 Garfield will be at number 7 Seattle Preps tipping off at 8:30. And number 3 Edmonds Woodway, who is undefeated on the season, is hosting Meadowdale. That one actually just tipped off. And number 4 Bellevue will be at Woodinville, a 418. Eastside Catholic as it's O'Day in a battle of top 10 teams. That one actually tipped off at 7:30. No updates from them yet. Shortcrest number 6 is at Archbishop Murphy. A report from Lincoln and Capital. That one we are getting updates from. Lincoln now leads 56-46 in that game against Capital. In the third, yes, they're still in the third quarter. And Auburn Mountain View off tonight at number 9, 11 Liberty. It will be at Capital. That one's already in action. And Mount Spokane and Ridgeline, we're getting updates from them. 30-20, Mount Spokane leads Ridgeline in that battle of not East Coast, but east side of the state teams, 30-20 there. And as well as you can see that some of the other teams there playing tonight on your screen. In the league, of course, boys basketball, Rainier Beach is undefeated in the league. They are 10-2 overall, losing a couple of games out of state. Eastside Catholic in second place, 5-1 in league, 9-4 overall. They take on O'Day, currently in action, just no reports from them. Garfield and Seattle Prep, who are tied for third coming in tonight, are actually playing together. They tip off in just about 30 minutes. West Seattle's in sixth place, 1-4, 5-5 overall. Roosevelt and Nathan Hale are tied for the league bottom of the mountain. That is the top division. Remember, in the mountain for the Metro, that is your easier route to the state playoffs. The Sound, things get extremely difficult for you there. But Mountain, it is a lot easier to get in. So if you are in the top 8 and you are still struggling, you still are a team that the league views as better than all of the Sound teams. So Nathan Hale, although they dropped down to 2A class this year, they are sitting in the cellar. You can see 0-6 in league, but 1-9 on the year. They are having a very tough season because they led the Sound last year and they moved up to the Mountain. So there you can see there. But in the Sound division, that's the lower division. Remember, Bishop Banchette is right now at number in first place, 7-1 on league, 9-3 on the year. Ballard in second, third, Franklin, and as well as you can a couple of these games. Let's see, Franklin and Bishop Blanchette will be tipping off at 8:30 in about 20 minutes. Also got Ballard will be at Seattle Academy. Well, Seattle Academy will be at Ballard. Seattle Academy, a new team to the Metro League this year. They moved up to 3A and they joined the Metro League. They're sitting in sixth on so far. They're 4-4. They are 500 on the in the league, 5-6 overall. And Lakeside, they're in fourth. Lincoln, who moved up to 4A, they're in 5th place. They're actually, even though they're tied to Seattle Academy, Lincoln has beaten Seattle Academy in both of their matches. So, of course, Lincoln has a tiebreaker. And Ingram, 7th. The two 2A teams, Chief Sealth and Cleveland, who moved down to 2A this year, they are sitting in the cellar, of course. Chief Sealth, 1-7, and 2-8 on the full year. Cleveland still seeking their first victory of the season. That is your halftime report right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. We do want to invite you to join us, of course, tomorrow. We'll be celebrating the legendary DJ Nasty Ness all day long. And that's January the 11th, tomorrow, Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We'll do a live dedication special for the master himself, DJ Nasty Ness, who is essential to this region's and LA's and underground music in general. He had a lengthy hospital stay, kidney failures. He was struggling to walk, and he was in the hospital for weeks. So the DJ community and the music community has come together for this thing on Rainier Avenue Radio. Guest DJs all day long, including Rex Santa Elena, Grand Mixer GMS, DJ Budget Money, Trent Vaughn, James Coles, DJ Sheila E., Mike Joyce, all these people. And then we'll also be having a live dedication special at 5 p.m. You can join there. Well, you can call in any words that you have for Ness, anyone you want to wish him any well, anything of that nature. Go ahead there, live dedication at 5 p.m. That'll be live. All the other DJ mixes are in there as well. So tune in, Rainier Avenue Radio, all day long tomorrow as we wish Ness well. And then, of course, on the 20th, we'll celebrate the MLK 42nd Annual March and Rally once again on Rainier Avenue Radio with live coverage from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., the march and the rally for Seattle MLK, which is usually held at Garfield High School and will be again this year. All right, we appreciate you. Hear from the halftime guest. We'll be right back with your second half right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue.world.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
That's every Wednesday, 9 to 11 p.m. on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not shouting, "Badia!" at city council meetings, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. For more information, visit kingcounty.gov.
This is Mondo Bancaro for Mondo's World. We will be discussing some interesting subjects. Sometimes I might even have some guests. So please listen to my show on Rainier Avenue Radio.
We are live for second half action here at Rainier Beach High School. Rainier Beach inbounding the ball. Ball comes into Jalen Petty. I neglected to check to see how many points that he had at halftime. I'm just
Well, I can help you with that. He has 20 right now.
Wow.
And Dre Morris has 14.
Wow.
3 points. It's all good for number 11, Shane.
And Beach comes out right away. I didn't see who hit that 3-point shot.
I think it was Jalen Petty. I just heard him say Jalen Petty. Oh my goodness, he's going for another big game tonight. I mean, I was interested to see what he's going to do after the 61-point game, because usually a guy come out and play flat, or he might kind of coast a little bit. I mean, Jalen Petty just forgot about that game. It's like a new season for him. Every game, he just comes out and just pushes himself to be great.
Anthony Washington put the ball in the post. Ball out to EJ Summer. In the corner now, trapped.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing that Roosevelt had going for him was EJ Summers and Anthony Washington, both scoring 6 points. I mean, they practically got nothing from their guards. I mean, you got Deuce that hit a 3, and they got a couple layups, but these Roosevelt guards have to start stepping up.
Marcus Manish with a left-handed layup on the other side, 57-22 now, 35-point lead for Beach.
Foul on the floor.
We got a foul called.
Rainier Beach foul to number 10, Dre Morris. His first, team's first of the second half.
Inside a little corkscrew shot. EJ Summers that does not go.
That's a travel on Rainier Beach.
Called for the travel.
I mean, they're up 57-22, and Coach Mike's over there thumping his feet, mad about that last turnover. I mean, the man is coaching for perfection. I mean, he pushes his kids, and I think you said it earlier, you know, he's getting prepared for the district state championship. He's not taking any games for granted right now.
My number 0, Flynn Selleck.
Flynn Selleck gets the 3 ball for Roosevelt. 3 ball corner pocket, 57-25.
Yeah, that's the second one of the game. It's good to see him step up.
Caden Powers pull up jumper from the baseline on the left side. Led the net.
I mean, there's kind of been an ongoing debate about who the best player in the Metro is. And there are these 2 guys on this team right here. It's Petty, Caden Powers, and then you have Trip Haywood from Garfield, you know, the kind of early favorite MVPs, in my opinion. But Caden Powers, to me, I mean, he is so versatile with his size. I mean, he kind of gets left out of this conversation the way Petty's starting. But to me, Caden Powers is right up there as the top players in the state.
Layup attempt by Roosevelt doesn't go. Roosevelt rebounds the ball, tipped away behind the back and grabbed by Pearson Dukes. Dukes with the shot. Shot goes high up off the rim. Rebounded again by Roosevelt. Another stop in the action.
We've got a warning on the Roosevelt Roughriders bench. They keep possession.
I mean, I think Coach Chase Young, I mean, I like the fire he has over there. It's like he shouldn't quit. He should be on the rest. He should be on his players. Like, you know, we have a whole second half of basketball to be played, and he wants to see his team put up some fight before he leaves his gym right now.
Jalen with the Petty ball. Jalen Petty with the ball on the left side. Forces the shot. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Caden Young for Roosevelt. No pressure in the backcourt this time. Rainier Beach just falls back. Caden Young drives on the left side. Kicks the ball out to the wing. Nobody there.
I mean, it was a good drive. It was a good drive by Caden Young. And he gets to the basket and he passes it out. Go challenge Jalen Petty. Make him block your shot. Maybe draw some body contact.
And we're going to have a timeout on the court right now, 59-25. Bill, I'm going to take a minute to do what I was doing.
Timeout on the floor to the Rainier Beach High School Vikings.
Mr. Bellis.
Yes, sir. We get some updates here. And you can see that Lincoln leads Capital here in the fourth quarter, 66-53. And Mount Spokane is cruising to a win on the east side of the state, 58-28 over Ridgeline in the fourth quarter. Also, we're getting reports from Kennewick and Kamiakin over there on the east side of the state as well. That one is 25-15 at the half, a much closer and lower scoring contest.
Back to action. Roosevelt.
Rainier Avenue Radio .world bringing you high school basketball, Metro League basketball. The Rainier Beach Vikings, the Roosevelt Roughriders, and the score 59 for the Vikings, 25 for the Roughriders. If you're the Roughriders, Bill, what do you want to have happen in this second half of basketball?
I mean, you want to see if you can definitely score more points than you did in the first half. And then you want to see if you can get some stops. I thought that was some steps right there by Caden Powell. He gets away with in front of the referee, Miles Vito. But I want to see Roosevelt have a better half. You know, execute their offense, see these guards can step up and get some shots to go down, versus this Michael Thea defense.
Springer with the open shot from on top, doesn't go, misses badly to the right side. Beach almost throws the ball away. Powers with a nice little pass. Inside, you were talking about that inside passing and how you felt that was going to help this team this year.
Well, yeah, they're playing so unselfish. You would think with all this talent there would be egos, and I think that's something that Rico Robinson is really being a leader about, not letting his ego take over, just playing his role and making the extra pass.
Anthony Washington with a big fall away, 10-footer from the right side. Nothing but net.
Well, I was just thinking about.
And again, a nice little feed from Robinson inside for another bucket. Rainier Beach. And as you said, initially he was looked at as being the potential leading scorer on this team. And just converted his game into feeding his teammates.
Well, yeah, because, everybody wants to be Steph Curry. And that's what he was doing last year, pulling up from 40 feet. He led Rainier Beach to the state championship last year. So, Rico Robinson is a high-level player. To me, he definitely could play at Division II, Division I maybe in a couple of years, but he definitely has a talent to play at that level, high major basketball. Right on cue.
Speaking of which, Rico Robinson, 3-ball.
And I'm glad he made that one. Last couple of games, his 3-ball's been kind of too hard, and he got one to go down. Pitched the ball from Anthony Washington like it was nothing.
The layup there. Jalen Petty. Oh, smooth. Jalen Petty from the left side, 15 feet away on net.
Well, that's what amazes me about Petty. Like, and I'm thinking of shooters and stuff. I mean, only reason why, he's not Larry Bird or anything like that, but he can shoot from so many different spots on the court. And he's on the wing. He's on the top. He's on the baseline. Like, it doesn't matter where he shoots it from. I want to see Anthony Washington get some touches down low. I do. I mean, I want to see them pound the ball down to him.
Speaking of which, he gets the tip in off of a missed shot by number 44, Washington. Washington didn't see as much action in the first half as I thought he should have. But back here in the second half, starting again, Petty's shot doesn't fall. Ball rebound by Beach. Cade Powers says, slow it down.
Well, that's a great point you make, because I was wondering he was up the game for so long.
Micah Manise with the bucket for Beach. Beach up now 72-29, 150 here to go.
I mean, Michael Manise is like the cleanup man. He's like the garbage man out there. He gets all the putbacks. He rebounds. You know, he plays good defense. I mean, he's an all-metro football player, so he loves the contact.
Rico Robinson. His third.
And then Coach Mike brings Maceo Rivers in the game, who last year was a starter, another all-Metro League football player.
Timeout on the floor to the Roosevelt High School Roughriders.
Timeout on the floor. Guru, would you mind telling us some players this year that you think we should know about, that we maybe haven't seen or may not get an opportunity to see, that have caught your eye?
You know, I love the way Beckham King is playing at Seattle Prep. You know, he's 6'8". You know, he can play inside and out. You know, he can shoot the three ball very well, and he can block shots. I think he's so underrated. I know Seattle, you came to the game and I was at watching him play, and I think he has a lot of potential to really go to the next level. And then we can go down the street a little bit to O'Day, up there in the hill with seniors Braylon Webb, and then you got Webster, the shooter, the junior shooter up there. I mean, those guys are really under the radar a little bit, but those guys are really all Metro caliber players.
What about Eastside Catholic? They've usually got a pretty good team in the local players. So what do you see from Eastside Catholic?
Yeah, they got Elson Turner up there. The point guard is really good. Then they have Titan McNeil, the freshman, who was on my third team, preseason team. I mean, the coach would tell me he was the best player in the preseason. And that's kind of unprecedented for a freshman to come in there and play like that. And then you have the big guy Yabi Akalog, who was the MVP of the state championship game last year against Rainier Beach, the 6'10" kid. So he's back at Eastside Catholic. Then they have some good guards, you know, with Dash and Bogan, and Eastside's going to be right up in there again for the championship.
Roosevelt, number 44, misses a shot. Ball is batted out of bounds as Roosevelt continues to try to pound the offensive glass. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball is inbound. Anthony Washington again, this time doesn't get the shot to go. Quickly out front to Petty. Petty kind of leaves his feet, but ends up getting the pass off. 14 seconds left here to go. Petty with the ball now behind his head from the left side with his right hand. Jalen Petty with a couple more points. Petty now with the ball again and slams it through. Jalen Petty. Guru, this is almost effortless. This is not the guy, man.
I mean, I think what we're really seeing is he's so dynamic, but he's so quick. I mean, you see him getting steals, you see him getting deflections, getting to the ball faster than everybody else. And so it had me thinking, well, maybe the other kids weren't playing hard for Roosevelt. Maybe they're playing soft. No, Petty's just playing that great. He's just that fast. He's that good. He anticipates. I mean, he is a gym rat, and you can see he's playing just at another level right now. I mean, he's clearly the best player in the state right now in this Metro League by how he's playing basketball.
Best player in the state.
He's definitely the best player in the state. I can't see nobody else better than Jalen Petty right now. I mean, I can't. You know, I mean, you got Landon Northrop over there on the east side. Richland putting up some 30-point games. He's playing big-time basketball over there. You know, you got Jalen Davis over there in Bremerton, another very talented sophomore from Beauchamp Elite as well, putting up some big numbers over there. And then you got Trip Hayward at Garfield. But this kid, I mean, this Jalen Petty's son, and he's the son of Jerry Petty, who played for Garfield, won a state championship. So he comes from some great genes, and his mom was a track star. So he has elite genes.
Foul on the floor.
Foul on the floor. Nice pass inside to Micah Manise. Ball went, but the foul was called on the floor.
Roughriders foul to number 25, James Franklin. This is second. Team's first foul of the fourth quarter.
Ball inbounded to Jalen Petty right in front of us. Ball back on top to Rico Robinson. Robinson directing traffic, asks for a screen, gets a screen. Ball whipped around the court. Nice ball movement. Shot is blocked by Roosevelt.
You know, I like E.J. Summers for Roosevelt. I mean, he's a big kid. You know, you can't teach size. And I thought he got up on that block right there. He definitely has some potential.
And goes inside. Springer, we're talking about here, gets the ball back in, taps it in.
I mean, with the new rule, you can go to JUCO for 2 years, and you can go Division I for 4 years. I think EJ Summer's going to get a good chance to go play Division I, two basketball after he goes to JUCO.
Shot from the corner, misses everything. Jack Springer reached quickly into the court. Tried for the jam. that was Micah Manise. Got checked by the rim, but he got up there pretty good.
Well, I was kind of scared for when he came down. He just bounced right back up. I mean, he must be a youngster to be able to do that.
Jack Springer with the ball on the inside gets a bucket for Roosevelt. 76-35, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this basketball game. This question now probably is, will Beach get to 100?
I mean, what a pass by Rico Robinson. I mean, he is just playing with these guys out here. And I think for me at this point, Coach Mike's up 78-35. Clear your bench. Thank you. Get knowledge in the game. I mean, it's kind of thin over there in the bench with some guys, but get Petty out of there. Get Powers out of there. I would hate to see these guys get hurt right now. I mean, the game is over. And the clock is just running out.
Roughriders, foul to number 2, Canadian Young. His fourth.
Well, you mentioned that Coach Padilla likes to keep the mash the gas pedal.
Well, man, he only knows one way how to have his guys play, and he's not going to turn it off. He's going to keep that water running, and he's going to keep on, put the pressure through the pipes, and I think that's what makes him so special. Like he coaches the way he played. I mean, he was a great defender back in the day at Franklin. I mean, he plays 100%.
3-point good by Ryan Town.
3-point bucket by Ryan Town for Roosevelt. A foul call. That's probably going to be on EJ Summer.
Also into the game for Rainier Beach, number 20, Knowledge Wright.
Knowledge right into the game now for Beach, and then wholesale substitution of players coming in for Roosevelt.
Roosevelt foul to number 23, EJ Summers. His third personal. Second team foul.
Nice pass inside to Maceo Rivers, and foul going to the hoop. And so we do have a couple substitutions now from Rainier Beach. But generally their roster is pretty deep. What do you see about the players off the bench of Rainier Beach this year? If they have to step up, are they going to be able to?
I think they are. I don't think there's much drop off at all. I mean, and that's the advantage of having these guys, practice against each other every day, go at each other every day. The competition is really high, and nobody's giving an inch out there.
Free throws are both good, making it 80-38 now. Nice inside feed. Ball is blocked from the taller Anthony Washington. Micah Manise got up there and interfered with that shot. Roosevelt with the ball still out of bounds.
And I think if he uses his body and gives him a little shoulder, it's an easy layup for him. Like right now, just go to the basket. Then you have freshman against freshman, dollar against knowledge. There you go. Even though he missed that one, that was a lot better. Just go into the basket.
Anthony Washington, what year is he?
He's a senior.
He's a senior.
Foul to number 2, David Young. That's his fourth personal foul. And the 14th foul this quarter.
What is that like, having to follow a legacy? Your dad, your family, plays ball. And
Rainier Beach High School.
Then you've got expectations about that. What do you know about that? What is that?
I mean, it puts so much pressure on you because you want to do good for your dad. You don't want to let him down. You walk around the town and people are asking you, how do you feel and are you okay? And there's so much expectations for him and so many questions to answer. you know. And for Anthony, I really feel for him. You know, they did a good story on this, a good story on him on the Seattle Times, you know, about his sister battling cancer and everything he's been going through and how he's used that as motivation. But I really feel for the young man, and I think coming to the game for him is therapy, and I thought he's handling it with class. He's working really hard, and you know the new rules of JUCO. I think Anthony Watson is gonna have a good career in college basketball. You know, I know some GNAT schools are looking at him, Central and Western, so he has opportunities to play college basketball. I think that's a big thing for him is to keep playing basketball, make a name for himself.
Jason Dollar with the rebound, gets the ball in the front court, passes the ball off to Pearson Dukes. Roosevelt now shot from the corner, 3-ball corner back. And that's Anthony Washington, the big man, steps outside and hits the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's some good versatility right there by Anthony Washington. I mean, he's showing you some skills for a big guy. I mean, we kind of go back and forth how tall he is. You know, they say he's 6'6", but I don't think he's that tall. I give him 6'5", maybe 6'4", 6'5", but he has really long arms. You know, I mean, your dad's 6'10", so he's not going to get that tall, but I'm glad he can step out and shoot that shot.
Roosevelt's cross-court pass, ball almost taken away. Finally get inside, a nice tip in. That shot doesn't go as well from Pearson Dukes, and but we've got something called inside. 80-41 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here to go in the game.
Rainier Beach foul to number 10, Trey Morris. His second. Team's second.
Casey Holmes says, "My dog, Billy E." Keep those comments coming as you watch.
Yeah, Casey Holmes, man, I love Casey. You know, he's my big guy when I coached there at Roosevelt in the mid-'90s. And, you know, Casey Holmes was one of my workhorses down there, getting all the rebounds, playing defense. One of the real leaders of my team, and I love Casey Holmes. I'm so proud of him right now. You know, that's the great thing about when you're a coach. These three guys you coach, and they're doing well. You know, he's doing really well in real estate, and you know, he's taking care of his family, and that's what makes me proud as a coach, that these guys turn out to be great young men.
Number 12, Mike Ace to shoot one more from the line.
Holler into the front court. 48 seconds left in this game. Garfield on top by 40, 81-41. And going in the lane for a layup shot doesn't go. That's Flint Selleck. Ball is rebounded by Roosevelt. Ball is slapped out of bounds, and with 30 seconds left, Roosevelt will retain possession. The clock continues to run. 24, 23, 22. Finally at 20.
Foul to number 34, Ray Proctor, Bill Elleby.
The clock stops, so Flint Selleck drops the first shot.
His first personal, team's third of the quarter. Now at the line, shooting one more. Number 0, Flint Selleck.
I mean, and Michael Dia, he has head coaches on his bench next to him. He has Coach Belmonte, Dave Belmonte, coached at Franklin for many years. He has Coach Graham, who coached at Kent Richard for many years, Kent Rainier for many years. I mean, he has, a star-studded staff over there. He has Harold Ice over there, who played at Wazoo. He has Big Dave King, who won a state championship with Jamal Crawford.
2-1. It's over.
Inside fight, but pay attention to your Rainier Beach.
And your final score, the Rainier Beach Vikings 81, Roosevelt Roughriders 43. Rainier Avenue Radio, proud to present Metro League High School basketball. One of, if not the, arguably best teams in the state. Rainier Beach Vikings. We're going to see if we can get Jalen Petty over here to be interviewed by the guru.
We are here with Jalen Petty, man, the star of Rainier Beach High School. Man, we are still on buzz about that 61-point game against Nathan Hill with 15 assists and 15 steals. What was going on that night?
And Coach Mike knew that, like, he wanted us to keep playing hard and keep moving the ball and pressure. So when, I was close, he just said, go for it. And even then, I was still trying to feed my teammates and make sure that they score as well, because it's a team thing.
Yeah, I mean, you did it with so much efficiency. Even tonight, you come out here. I want to see how you was going to play after the last game. If you're going to have any letdown, if you're going to be satisfied, and maybe you're just going to let your teammates take over. So, I mean, you came out here still with that same mindset. What is your mindset right now?
It's just play to the best of my ability, play hard, like just play Jalen Petty. I got to keep grinding and keep showing people who I am, because I'm trying to get a ring like everybody else in this state. So just being with my team and keep pushing them to be better as well as me, it's just a good thing. I love it.
I'm glad you're bringing up about getting that ring. I mean, you were at Auburn, had some great years over there scoring the ball, taking the team to state. I mean, for me, watching you guys play now and watching you guys play so unselfishly and watching Rico Robinson and everybody make the extra pass, you think that's going to be the key for you guys, that everybody's playing, unselfish basketball?
Yeah, honestly, I think that's just good basketball. That's how you win. It's just playing together. Of course, it's defense first, but just moving the ball and making everybody happy. That just makes you want to play more and be more in tune with everybody on the court, not for yourself, but for the team.
I see you playing hard defense out there. I mean, we're talking a little bit about your dad, Jerry Petty, who played at Garfield. He was, state champion in 1998, played Nevada Reno. He was a high-level player. Growing up, what was it like coming behind him? I mean, what kind of motivation has he given you?
A lot of motivation. It's never been a letdown. He's always pushed me. He's even till now. Like, I'm not there. I'm nowhere near there. So I just got to keep being better. And I know how much drive he has. So he just invested that into me and just knowing what I want in my life. So I think that's a big thing.
I know Coach Mike is waiting for you. I mean, we could talk all day, but I mean, what do you think about that Hood Classic coming up? The last Hood Classic, that was your first Hood Classic game. What was the excitement? What was that like for you?
It's a great atmosphere. Like, everybody wants to play in that atmosphere. Everybody wants to be better. Like, I just love to play like that, because then it really just, you get to show who you are, like, in that type of setting. So just our team just being able to stick together and just be us and just have fun, like, I love it.
Probably my last question here. You go to the University of New Mexico. What was your mindset behind that decision to go there?
Just the connection I have with Coach Pitino and all the other coaching staff, Coach Aaron, everybody there. Like, it's just love. Like, they check in on me. They make sure I'm doing good. I check in on them. I watch most of the games if I don't have a game, and I just really just love how much they put into me.
There you have it, man. I'm the guru here with Jalen Petty, man. He's the special player. We were talking about the best players in the state. We think you're numero uno, number one. So keep it up, man. And we're gonna keep on pushing, man. Keep on pushing.
I appreciate it. Yep.
All right, we're going to close things down here on Rainier Avenue Radio. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We'll be hosting the DJ Nasty Nest Marathon all day long from January 11th, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. with guest DJs all day long, DJ Control, Rex in Atlanta. It all starts out with DJ Sheila E. at 11 a.m. And we'll have more with Mark Martin, DJ Budget Money, Third Degree, Trent Vaughn, James Coles. All day long, DJs coming from LA, Seattle, Hawaii, all submitting mixes for you to listen to in support of DJ Nasty Nest, and a live education special at 5 p.m. And we'll host for an hour, so you can call in with any words that you have for Ness, any positive to uplift him. He has been released from the hospital, but he is still struggling, and his hospital bills are numerous, and the community is all rallying around him. So tune in tomorrow on Rainier Avenue Radio for that special DJ Nasty Ness tribute marathon all day long, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
And coming up on Rainier Avenue Radio on January 20th from 11 to 1, we will once again be broadcasting live from Garfield High School, the MLK Rally and March. Looking forward to that. Again, that's Monday on the 20th. On the 21st, we'll also be having, well, you know that Tammy Morales, who was the District 2 city council person, resigned. And so you got 9 folks who are now trying to take that position. And of course, you know how we get down at Rainier Avenue Radio. We are going to have all 9 candidates up on the stage on January 21st, answering questions by yours truly, Tony B, as your moderator, to see who could potentially be that person that takes over that District 2 council position. And of course, Guru, I told you a little bit about this. During Call to Conscience, our Black History Month celebration, we've got one of our installations is going to be paying homage to African Americans in the Metro League. Oh, that's going to be something special.
I mean, that sounds so special, man. I mean, I love it, man. I mean, the history here, for African Americans, I mean, it's something special, and it needs to be chronicled. I'm glad you're doing that. I can't wait. I can't wait.
On behalf of our crew here today, Taylor Corrine on the camera, Mr. Daniel Bellis production, and then also doing our updates and welcoming to the broadcast team, the Guru. Excellent work. So great to have you as part of
I appreciate it, man. I had so much fun, man. This is, I love what you're doing for the community, man. I really do. Everybody that's tuning in and everything, you kids you're helping, and all the people that's part of this, man. I'm really happy to be a part, man. Thank you for having me on.
We'll be back next week. We'll be going through the end of the year, and then we're going to take you into the Metro League playoffs. We're going to take you to the Metro League championship, and then, Guru, we're going to go to the districts, and then we're going to go state.
Oh, man, I'm really excited now. Man, don't get me excited now. I'm trying to be cool now.
It's Tony B on behalf of everyone. Thank you for listening to us. We'll let you know which games we're going to be doing next week, and then we'll put on an entire schedule for you for the rest of the year. That's it. That's all the time that I have. That is going to do it for the kid. Once again, it's me, Tony B, saying, remember, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you are probably right.